Today I'm going to be talking about the different drills that I've learned from the Knees Over Toes guy on improving my mobility and vertical jump. Now I don't really understand all the science of what's going on, and if you want a more detailed explanation of all these drills and the science behind them and why they work, you can check out the Knees Over Toes guy's channel. So starting off with the tibia workout, it's going to be standing with your butt against the wall or some surface, and you're just going to lift it up your toes towards the sky. Squeezing at the top and pausing at the bottom. Up, down. And the closer you are against the wall, the easier it's going to be on your tibias. And then also you can do 1 foot at a time. That's going to be even easier. So that's all for the tibia stretch. I just do 1 set of those till failure every day. That's it. Next I do this like ab workout kind of with your hamstrings and stuff as well. I don't really know all that it works out, but essentially you just go down slowly and eventually you should be able to go with your chest touching the ground with no assistance. I am nowhere near that stage. So you can have a prop that you have your chest touch. If you can get to that point, like really I can only go this low. So you can use your hands as well for assistance. So what I'll do is I'll go like this and push myself up like that. So using your hands to assist you, and then also a prop, the higher it up, the easier it will be for this drill. Next, I do this split squat. So ideally you want to be able to do this on flat ground, but the higher up your leg is, the easier it will be. So what you want to do is you want to bend down with essentially your hamstring covering your whole calf and leg, and then push up. And then as soon as you start losing the tension, then you can go back down. You don't need to go all the way up here, because from here to here there's not really much going on. So you're just going to go like this and up like that on both legs. When you're doing it on regular ground, like this, you want to be able to go all the way down without your back knee touching the ground. I think this leg, you want it completely straight, or like straighter, I guess. You want to work towards getting it straighter, I think. Like that. Very difficult, but that's all I do for that drill. For that one, I do 2 sets to failure, or close to failure. For the last drill, I do 2 sets to failure as well, or close to it, at least. Another drill that he does is you have your legs, I mean, I could be sitting a little bit higher, I think, but you have your legs kind of spread apart, and you want to keep your back from rounding. So you want to keep your back completely straight, and you'll just bend down, and you'll feel that stretch along this area, and then go up. And that will make you more flexible and mobile and stuff, and build the strength around this. You can do this with weight too. So like this. I'll hold like 2 dumbbells, right? And I'll go like down and up, and it feels pretty good. So that's that one. Next, the thing that takes up most of my time, the thing that he says makes the biggest difference, is backwards walking with the sled. So the way that you want to be walking, I think, is your knee over your toes, right? He's the Knees Over Toes guy. Like, well, I guess I'll show you guys this. Like that action, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That kind of action. So the shorter the strides, the easier it's gonna be. The longer the strides, the harder it's gonna be. I don't really know what to do for this at home. So they have at the gym, I don't know how common these are at gyms, but at the Gold's Gym that I go to, they have an incline treadmill where you push the treadmill, like it doesn't move on its own, your feet. You can change the resistance and you'll push on it. And that's a really good workout. And the other thing is the sled, which is the biggest one, he says at least. And I don't really know how to do that at home, but I have this type of deal. So if you can find anything, I think, that you can really just add weight to and pull while walking backwards. Like I could add weight to this, and that would work. I think. I don't know. I don't really do it. I always do these workouts at the gym, but you can do most of them at your house. And he has a sled online that you can buy to use at your house that works in the grass and on like concrete type beat. So that's kind of cool too. I don't really know how much it costs. Maybe might be $1.50. So that's all the workouts I believe that I do. It's not many. There's a lot more workouts that you can do, but that's all I'm doing right now because, you know, I'm just starting out, trying to build the habit of working it into my routine. But it's pretty fun, and I've only been doing it for a couple weeks, maybe like maybe more closer to a month or so, but I feel great. Like my knees, my body, just mostly my lower body, because I haven't really been doing much upper body stuff. He doesn't really focus on that as much, although he does say that's a weak point of his. So you got to focus on your upper body too. Both are important, but he focuses a lot on his lower body because that was where he struggled the most in, and that's where a lot of people struggle, and it just feels, you know, good and great in all things surrounding. So that's all I got for you guys. That is my video on what I do for mobility and my vertical jump, and eventually I'll be able to dunk. I will let you know when that day happens because it's cool.